Lamar.
Back again with another episode of the Mind of a Filmmaker podcast. And this is the Behind the Beats segment where we talk to local Cincinnati artists. And today we got one of my other music friends, Abstract Lamar. How you doing, sir?
Good, I'm good.
How you doing? Yeah. Welcome.
Good.
So we are just going to, chop it up. Nothing too crazy. Simple as that. All right, so when did you start making music? Like, when did you figure out, like, you wanted to do music? At what age?
I've always, had, a thing for music, but I didn't really, necessarily take it seriously until, after high school.
Okay, so when did you start, when you okay, I think I could probably do this?
I'll say about a couple years ago, a few years ago.
A few years ago?
Yeah.
So I heard that you were doing it while we were in, I guess, Cinemark?
Yeah. I had started a little bit. I was writing for the most part, but I wasn't really actively recording at that time.
You were just writing
songs,
I don't know, do you write songs or do you just write bars and then you find the beat?
At first, how you develop and stuff like that, it's you write bars, just play around, see what you can get away with, rhyming and stuff like that, and then after a while you start to develop and write songs, and then a verse becomes two verses becomes three, then it's a hook, and then you eventually start making concepts with messages and behind the songs.
Okay. Who inspires you to do who inspired you musically and or now, family members or anybody who inspires you to do that music, to do music?
Well, really it was mainly a self thing I had to get over, because I was always very, I wouldn't say afraid to do it, but I just had to get over the hump of if you're not going to do it, you ain't going to never know what if it could turn out to be.
Right.
So really I had to motivate myself. I've seen other people, my friend, he helps engineer my music.
Who was his friend?
Shout out to Rico.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But he helped me along the way for sure. He's a mentor and a close friend of mine. So.
Okay. Who is your top 5 and why?
Top 5?
Yeah.
In any order?
Any order, any day, any time frame, 90s, 80s, whatever, whoever you say is in your top 5, put it in there.
I'll say Jay-Z.
That's surprising because usually people go with Tupac and Nas. Tupac and Biggie first.
Yeah, that's understandable, but just the way Jay-Z flows on certain tracks was I kind of studied that. And it was
okay.
For the most part, that's why I kind of learned how to flow. So that's why I give him that. So Jay-Z. Kendrick.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I thought you was about to go all 90s and.
Nah, I'm just whatever pops up that stands out right now at the moment. It's the hot seat, so it's
it is.
So it's
Jay-Z, Kendrick,
Eminem.
Wow.
I'll say Eminem because I'll say the beginning and the middle part, but towards the end, right now currently, I wouldn't be he's the hottest right now, but
he is the only white rapper that kept going.
That was a man
that was still there, strong.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice, he made Ice Ice Baby, and then that was his one hit.
Yeah.
We had, you probably don't know who Snow is, but it's a guy that's pretty much like Vanilla Ice, but he was a dance hall rapper almost.
Oh, okay.
And he did that. He had his one song, and then after that, I think after that, I think Eminem was the next one, and then people like Mac Miller and G-Eazy, and they had their moment. But I think Eminem is still like standing strong amongst all of those.
Yeah, it's kind of like the standard.
He is literally the white with the white rap
guy. For sure, though. For sure, he hangs with the best of them. That's what really like.
He's from Detroit, so it's not like he's from like Calabasas or something like that.
Yeah. So he really had to.
He ain't Slim Jesus.
Yeah. We ain't gonna knock on Slim Jesus. Slim Jesus had his moment.
He had his moment. Yes, he had his moment. But you see, he hasn't made anything else after that.
I mean, hey, I don't.
No comment.
I ain't gonna go too far.
I don't want nobody shooting up my house.
I ain't gonna. Hey, Slim Jesus did his thing. You know
right.
what I mean? That's all I got to say about it. Yeah.
So you said Eminem, Jay-Z, Eminem, Kendrick. So you got two more.
Pac.
Okay.
Definitely Pac. It's like a three-way tie for fifth for me. Because I got Biggie there, but I also have Kanye and Andre 3000. So it's yeah. So it's it's.
Do you have a 10? You got 5 more in your arsenal?
Yeah, I got 5 more.
Give me 5 more.
I got Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Got Nas.
Nas is I think he's probably in my 5 now.
No.
But before that, it was. So go ahead and finish yours. I'm going to tell you mine after.
Where I'm at? 7?
Yeah, you said Jay-Z, Kendrick, M,
Pac.
Pac.
It was like a 3-way tie.
You said Andre or Kanye.
Yeah, I said Andre, Kanye.
So we're just gonna put those 2 as 1.
Yeah, and I had Biggie.
That's 6.
And I had Nas. Then
7.
Lil Wayne.
8.
So it's 2 more. 2 more. I got J. Cole.
Cole.
J. Cole on there. And 10th.
I need a drum roll button on my thing. That's what I need on my thing. Just press it.
Man, you may do that for like 30 minutes. It's like, man, 10th. It's hard when it's like right there in the hot seat. It's like, name it right now.
Yeah, you gotta.
Thanks.
Put a gun to your head. And just tell me now.
I'll be dead. I ain't tell everybody I love him.
Mama, I love you.
Oh man, 10th. Man, we gotta put. Dang, there's so many good people out there. So many.
Put a lady in there. Then.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Okay, there
I
you
gotta
go.
put Miss Lauryn.
So my 5. I'm gonna say Nas is my 1. Kendrick. Joyner. That's 3. Nas, Kendrick, Joyner. Cole, 4. Then my 5th. Okay. I'm gonna put my legendary. I'm gonna say Tupac. That's my 5th.
Okay.
And then my other 5, I will say Eminem, Biggie. Who else? Man,
See, it's different.
yeah.
It's different.
Nah, what what is his name? Hobson.
Okay. Hobson.
I'm going underground for a little bit. Tech Nine.
Tech Nine.
And then my 10th.
12 gauge.
Man, my 10th has to be Rhapsody.
Rhapsody. Oh, I'm sorry. Rhapsody. Oh, man.
So this is why I say Rhapsody, because as you know, as if Mike was here, he would call me old school.
Yeah,
just because of my old like mindset and everything with everything. So I think I'm really old when it comes to hip hop. We don't have those types of people except Rhapsody.
Right.
And I think we need that back.
Right. That boom bap type of.
Not even boom bap. It's just like actual like grit to what you saying. I was just talking to Jaden. You remember Jaden and them? Yeah. So I was talking to Jaden and I was like, what was I saying? It was just like all those lanes, the Little Kim era, like Little Kim, that whole moniker is clogged. All the female rappers are that.
Yeah, right.
So we need a Lauryn Hill MC Light, and I think that one person that's doing that is Rhapsody.
Rhapsody, yeah, for sure. She definitely stands out for sure. Yeah. She's like, I feel like she's severely underrated for sure.
It's a lot of people that's underrated actually, man.
But just when we just listing those artists, like those top 10 artists, and it's like it slipped my mind like Rhapsody, like because I was thinking of like somebody that was like very like lyrical, but had like so much.
She has so much to say.
Yeah.
It's not always about sex. It's actually about women independency,
like empowerment,
and stuff like that. Yeah. And that's kind of, that draws my attention to the female rappers.
Right.
I think the only female rapper that I like is Young and May. She can go bar for bar if she really wanted to.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's rare coming from a woman.
I ain't trying to get
in trouble with the women. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I love all my women, but I'm just tired of hearing women talk about they private areas being the best. Like, you could bring more to rap than that.
Right. Like, yeah, in a way that is like women empowerment. It gives them confidence and boosts self-esteem.
Yeah, for sure.
Is like you're saying, it's more to life than that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I just feel like you just gotta keep that proper balance. That's why it's certain artists like Rhapsody that do what they do and it stands out, and then you got other artists like Cardi and.
It's fun. Okay, yes, it's cool to listen to it every once in a while, but I'm not about to play that for my daughter. Yeah. If I had a daughter.
See, it's situational then. Now it's situational. So it's like,
Why would you listen to that with your daughter?
Yeah, obviously you want like play that with your daughter, but like if you're at a party or if she's at a party, she's gonna hear that. You ain't gonna want to hear like Rhapsody at a party, like
I want to try to fight somebody, or not even fight somebody, mentally fight somebody.
Yeah, you're gonna mentally challenge somebody. See, this is a problem.
This is the problem, brother. This is the problem with society nowadays.
You ain't woke, my brother. This is the problem. You don't understand certain ramifications, the pros and cons of your decisions, and it's like
start having church in the club.
Yeah, like it becomes a sermon almost. It's like everybody be quiet.
Get this man out.
Everybody get a pulpit going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold on. I can't find it. Hold on.
You got the basket. Everybody passing money around.
They're gonna be like,
come on, son.
Definitely right. Exactly how it's gonna be. It don't turn into church. It's supposed to be a party. It's supposed to be getting late. We done went from R to G so fast.
Help!
Oh man. So if we listen to it in the club, It's gonna be it's just gonna be like that.
Right. It's gonna be.
Okay, so back on track.
we took a left turn.
Yeah, so left. All right, so what's on your playlist right now? What are you listening to right now?
Playlist right now. I actually just got done listening to Vince Staples' album.
Did that just drop?
Yeah, he dropped that a couple days ago, I believe.
Okay.
This past Friday.
It's like me and like music nowadays is like I'm old. Like I said, I'm old school for real because it's like I'm like out of the loop.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke he's dropping the album, right?
Yeah. I believe this year, I believe so.
So he's dropping the album. Vince Staples dropped an album. I listened to Tyler's album. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
He has a co-sign by Mr. Holiday Season.
Yeah, DJ Drama.
DJ Drama. So that's dope to me because I've been a fan of Tyler since Goblin. Goblin and the one mixtape he did that app before that. What was that?
It's Goblin and was it Bastard?
Yeah, there you go, Bastard. It was Bastard. Since that Bastard album dropped, I've been a fan of his, and like I can officially say that he's like grown up, with his music before because in Bastard it was messy, like
it was a lot of dark, gruesome.
Yeah, it's like really gruesome humor.
It was a horror movie for rap.
Yeah, I'm like, why is this dude like this? And then he grew with it. What is it? Wolf. Yeah, Wolf. Cherry Bomb. Flower Boy. Igor, and then now.
When you lost.
Yeah.
That's something that you love to see though from.
Oh yeah, for sure. When you get to really see their growth.
Yeah, from where they started.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
That's pretty dope to me. So you say you listen to Vince Staples' new album. I just listened to some of Polo G.
Polo G. How you feel about Polo G?
I like Polo. Like I said, I'm kind of old school. So when you actually get to sit down with and listen to today's artists and everything, and you just find something within them, it's pretty dope.
Yeah. When you just get time to like digest the lyrics,
and understand it instead of just dogging it out.
Yeah, you got to really understand like where they're coming from, being in that state.
Yeah.
So, I definitely like Polo G for sure.
So they just put out the Double XL class.
Yeah.
Who are you listening to out of them? Who are you a fan of out of all of them?
Out of them, I'll definitely say DDG. DDG. I knew DDG before I pretty much knew all the other ones for sure. I've been watching his growth for a long time since the YouTube days. He's definitely it's nice to see that he's taken more seriously as a rapper because that's the lane that he.
I really have to listen to that because I'm like I don't know like none of these dudes like I know
they've got Coi Leray. I know you know. Do you know
Ruby Rose? Huh?
You know Coi Leray?
Yeah. Okay.
Coi Leray, she's in there.
So yeah, I saw Coi Leray. I saw Moray. I like Moray.
Moray's fired up.
He put it on for the fat dude. He's putting on for the fat dudes. He's embracing his chubby side and still bringing it.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
Moray. He's got that co-sign from Cole.
Oh, he did.
He's on that song. He's on J. Cole's album.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like I listen to people from the outside, like whatever comes on the radio or that's on like Spotify or whatever. But I don't digest it like deeply.
Yeah, he's on that song called "My Life."
I think I did hear that. Wait a minute.
21 Savage.
That's on his new album, right?
Yeah.
I think I did hear that then because I was listening to that. I listened to some of his album on like Spotify, and I think that song came on because I'm like, that sounds like him.
Yeah.
I think he's the new dude that's like singing and rapping at the same time. Like it's melodic.
It's gotten to be a lot of those out here now.
Yeah, and that's like the whole thing. It's like
separate yourself from the pack.
Yeah. Yeah. So, have you seen any movies recently?
Have I seen any movies?
Yeah. Cause I know I seen you. You come in there every once in a while.
Yeah. I show up every once in a while. You know.
Seeing us slave over everything.
Hey, I was in them trenches too, though.
I know, so that's what I'm like, why you come up in here?
I was in them trenches out here with y'all, man, going crazy. All them big movie premieres.
Man.
But last movie I seen was the one I came over there.
What was that?
Quiet Place 2.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
I still haven't seen it.
You really did?
Bro, like, that's how crazy the schedule is right now.
Do you have Paramount Plus?
No.
You should get that.
I think I have Hulu, and I think they have that on there. The first one.
Yeah, they got the first one, but Paramount Plus has the second one already available.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely.
Take my money now.
definitely get that for sure.
So did you go see like what are you?
No, I have not seen it yet.
All of this, like it's like I think the last movie I saw was Fast 9 and Zola.
Zola.
You know what Zola was?
I'm not sure. It was.
So Zola. So for real, if anybody knows about Zola, it's So back, I think they said it was like 2015. This girl had put out this like long, like chain of like tweets. Telling a story about how she went to Florida with one of her girlfriends that she used to strip with, and come to find out that the girlfriend was trying to bring her along to do stripping, and then some stuff with like Backpage. So it was like it got crazy. It got crazy and like wild, but it was goofy. It was made by A24. You know that? Yeah. So you know they already be doing the crazy movies and stuff. So
you already know what's going on.
Exactly.
See that?
Weird.
See that pop up? Oh
yeah. A24. Oh, okay. That's
my eyes glued to the screen.
right.
Definitely.
Right. And that's pretty much what it was. Well, it wasn't as racy and stuff as you would think, but it had some like weird moments. But so yeah, I saw Zola and I saw Fast 9. You said you didn't see it, right?
No, I haven't seen it yet. No.
I kind of downplayed it a little bit because they were saying that they're going to space. So I'm thinking that everything was going to be in space, but it's just one little part of the plot that made them go to space.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like they was trying to race cars in space or whatever. No, it was literally they had to go up in space to stop a satellite or whatever.
So
that was it.
They had you in the first half.
It all played out perfectly. I think the one part that kind of was crazy to me was John Cena and how he was Vin Diesel's brother. I'm like, I thought you were black, bro. I thought he was black. Like the whole movie, he was black, but I think in the movie it was like he was like Hispanic and like white or something.
Oh, okay.
So John Cena was his white brother, and then his father was like Hispanic, I think.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So now we got Space Jam. Space Jam. We got the Escape Room 2.
I definitely got to see that.
Did you see that?
I seen the first one.
Were you there? Okay, so I don't even want to say it on the air because they gonna probably watch it too. But we watched it together like after hours, or not after hours. We just had a movie night. We just watched it.
Okay.
And at first, like I was like, okay, this is good, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be a second one because usually you know how they always make those movies that's so good that it deserves a second one.
Yeah, but they don't
do it.
Oh yeah, they're like,
so that's what I thought the Escape Room was gonna be, but they're coming out with a second one, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to make a third one after that.
I don't know. I gotta see how the second one plays out. I seen the first one and I knew it was gonna be a second one. I just didn't know how.
Well, they played it out. They made it like they wrote it out like it's gonna be another one, but usually they don't do that. So
I was like optimistic at first.
Come on.
We need that, like. We really need that right now, like the second one for sure.
Yeah. So, I think it's about that time. We got 5 minutes left. What song do you want us to play for you? You pick the song off the Spotify, and we'll play it.
Oh, I get to pick my own catalog.
There you go. Go ahead and search it up.
I really don't listen to my music that much.
What? You know what? The funny thing is, I don't listen to these recordings.
That's
I
how
want
it is,
to,
though, like,
but it's like I cringe a lot when I listen to myself talk.
Right.
Especially when I'm doing this stuff alone. It's like I've done 3 maybe 4 of these episodes where I'm with somebody talking.
Mm.
I've never really, like, before that, it was always me in this room. So it's like, it's weird when you're by yourself because it seems like you're just rambling on.
Right, you just talking to yourself.
Yeah, you're just talking to yourself. I'm like, this is weird.
She going insane. You start questioning yourself. Am I going insane?
Right. I'm like,
fine,
this sounds genuine.
You can play it now? Or
Yeah, come on.
All right.
What's this one?
It's, Grievances.
All right. We got Grievancy by Abstract Lamar.
Everybody racing towards a green light. Leaving me back cause they think it feel right. No, this ain't track, can't bitch in hindsight. As I creep from the back with my little red light. Strew 'em down quick so it's not a sound. I don't pack rounds, I just ref rounds. Only mag I need and it's full of nouns. I feeling grown now. Ever since I got that Kappa gown, I've been looking through the town for a little pretty brown chick and I found it. Never felt love, but I grabbed it. First taste, I felt enthusiastic.
Real raw. I feel like in the video, you gotta be with the shirt off.
You gotta be.
Just shaking the camera and stuff with the shirt off.
When they be in the dark with the light swinging back and forth.
Exactly, yeah. Real messy.
He's angry. He's really
He's
getting
real
off.
angry,
Like,
yeah.
Talk your stuff, man.
I ain't saying it again, I ain't saying it again, no. Don't even bother talking to locals. Rarely see me post on the socials. Question if I even have me a social. Excuse me for being antisocial. Only vocal when it comes to the sense. A lot of people comment, only want sense. Stack the top ramen by the Jordans. What they have in common, it barely has sense. I'm about to peek in, jump in the deep end, make my money sequence, longer than a sequence. I don't have to pretend to a bunch of heathens, have a bunch of reason to my own allegiance. I just know who peeking, better have some defense, cause my decence trumps your achievements. Have a lot of spice to go with my season, so I blend well for a mini season. Ain't no going back and forth.
I forgot I said that.
I ain't saying it again. No. Ain't no going back and forth.
Hey, it was really like that. Only nearly a year ago I recorded this.
Oh,
Anybody
yeah.
have a problem, come and solve it. Been waiting for you to come out of pocket. Most can't even attempt the deposit. So they go and sneak this on the comments. Astonished that I made it this far.
Kind of gave me Logic vibes too.
Yeah.
I was just going for like, I don't know, some aggressive stuff.
Like I said, in this video, you gotta do with your shirt off.
I just
Chest hairs and everything.
I really got chest hair. I really have chest hair. It's crazy.
See you in a few years when the concierge looks in the mirror and it's me saying to here. Ain't no going back and forth. I ain't saying it again. I ain't saying it again. No. Ain't no going back and forth. I ain't saying it again. I ain't saying it again. No.
So you said you were just going for some aggressive stuff for that?
Yeah, I was. The crazy thing about that song is like, I was saving that for like, cause I had no intentions of making another EP that year. I had.
You said this was a year ago, so this was what? 19?
2020. Yep.
My bad.
You're good.
I forgot what year I was in.
Time really gets you like that.
Man.
For sure. But it was like, I had no intentions of making that, but for a EP, I was gonna make it for a mixtape, like later that year in the fall. But like with all of that stuff that was going on last year with like
that was gonna be my next question. How has, I guess, COVID or whatever affected you, I guess, musically? Has it really? Because I'm like, all you need is a computer and a mic, don't you?
Yeah, or just need pen and pad. From like in my case, just need pen and pad and just go to the studio. Like I feel like that didn't really like stop me in a way, because like I feel like it helped me even more because
independency.
Yeah, and it was just like there's nothing for you to do.
Yeah, you really can't do anything.
Just be by yourself and just like have time to think. And
I think this like whole COVID thing has really like brought out of certain people. It brought the independency and like the hustle mentality. You know, because we haven't been really working for real until this year actually. So everybody's making plates, and people in our field, music and film, it's like they just doing their own thing on YouTube and OnlyFans.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, hey, I ain't. It is not my cup of tea. I wouldn't ever personally subscribe to none of that. But hey, if that's what you gotta do to get the dollars, then you know what I mean, shouts out to you. You know what I mean? Right. I ain't knocking nobody's hustle as long as they doing what they gotta do to get by.
Right. So did you want to play one more song, or you have another song that you want to play?
I could play an unreleased, but I don't want to save it.
Dang, okay.
That sounds selfish, though, dog. That sounds selfish. I need the views. That sounds so selfish. I could play it.
You sure?
I'll play it first verse.
Where is it, on Spotify or anything?
Nah, I got it on my phone.
Okay. Well then, you got an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is fancy. You can connect it like that, and then. Okay.
At first, I wasn't sure how I was gonna do this, but I found that little piece right there.
Let's see. We're gonna make a slight left.
A slight left
from what we just heard.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Got a heart full of pain, you don't know it though. Smile on my face, look so gullible. To the eye, my vibes so approachable. Who knew drinking joy was so difficult? Only give you to me that you should know. Thank God that the doctor speaks physicals. Just a vessel carrying the body.
Hence the reason why, you know.
Hate you, give, don't care about repercussions. Fuck your tears of apology discussions. The hate you give, don't care about repercussions. Fuck your tears of apology discussions.
Is that like a? Did you stack that?
In a way, yeah. I had used actually.
You distorted it. That's what it is. You distorted the.
Yeah. I used the dark voice, and then my engineer just did that because he was like, I like the way that sounded on there. So like, he did his magic, and I was like, okay, that's fine. We just gonna roll with it. We rocking.
$1 hotline or maybe dollar police. Tryna warm my heart that has cold remnants. Stuck between die hard or fighting for vengeance. When I dim the light, just don't get offended. Don't want the truth to shine bright from your pendant. Got a heart full of pain, you don't know it though. Smile on my face, look so gullible. To the eye, my vibes so approachable. Who knew drinking joy was so difficult? Only give you to me that you should know. Thank God that the doctor speaks physicals. Just a vessel carrying a body. Hope that my pain won't hurt nobody.
You did just say
you did a little first snippet, you know.
All right, so my last question for you is, where do you see your music in the next 5 years?
Diamond, say no. But nah, I definitely have a few expectations for sure. In the next 5 years, I definitely want to be considered as like one of the top artists in the game for sure.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know I said that this is my last question, but this is definitely my last question before we close it out. how do you feel about Cincinnati rap music, underground or whatever?
I feel like we have like a lot of talent as far as like the horizon and the limitations. The sky's the limit for sure. But I just feel like we just have to be more like cohesive when it comes to working together as artists. Because I mean, it's a competitive nature in Cincinnati for sure, but we just got to be able to like network more and build together instead of being more of the like solo type of thing.
All the people that I've like interviewed on here, they've always said that they have their own crew. So it's like they got y'all got the inner circle. It's just reaching out to each other,
right, reaching
and
out,
broadening the circle.
right. Like me, I'm just me. Like it's just like I really don't have like a circle. I am me, and then like my engineer Rico. But like other than that, it's just like
it's just you.
Yeah.
I stand alone.
It's like I don't want it to be that way, but it's like the way my rap style is, it kind of like differs from other artists in the city. So it's like I can, but at the same time, they would probably be like, we don't mesh well. So like I try to be as versatile as I can. Like I'll rap, and then sometimes I'll do a little melody, a little sing, whatever. But I don't know. We just have to see.
So do you remember the Cincinnati riot? It's like I don't know. It's from what I've seen in those videos. It would be like 5-6 artists from Cincinnati, and it'll just be like a compilation song. So it's like one verse, second verse, third verse, fourth, maybe a fifth.
So it's like a cipher, kind of.
It's kind of like a cipher, but it's like the way they shot it and everything. It's like 4 or 5 different music videos in one video.
Ah, okay, got you. I see what you're saying.
Because it's like, I think this is when Young Butter and you know who Young Butter is.
Yeah.
So this is when he was, I guess, big. I don't know. Don't kill me in the comments. Whoever's watching this, I'm sorry. I know Young Butter. He's probably making music still to this day, but yeah. So Young Butter, and this is when Adrian Bronner was rapping.
Oh, yeah.
So that was like a little minute ago.
Yeah, definitely a little minute ago. For sure.
Yeah, so I think we need to bring that back. I want to do one. Put everybody that I know.
I feel like that'd be fun. Like I'll definitely be a part of that. Like if I'm invited or whatever, like I'll definitely take part in that. I feel like that'd be fun. That's also like a networking opportunity
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Like I like what you said there. We should, then we just go from there. But definitely should bring those back for sure.
Yeah.
And people have talked about it. Like they had seen BET Cypher, I think it was like a couple years ago. And they had Iman Shumpert on there.
Yeah.
And
I'm starting to like his rap. Like I like the way he raps.
Yeah. They had him. They had what's his name?
Busta Rhymes, I think he was wait a minute.
King Los? Yeah, King Los. They
Yeah.
had him on there as well. And they seen that and it was like, oh, Cincinnati should do one. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of posts on there, but we ain't really like put it into fruition. So
I'll probably do it. Probably get my little cousin make a beat or something, and then
hey, you can kickstart that joint. You know what I'm saying? Kickstart that joint for sure. You can like have your own little every year annual cipher type.
It's so many things I'm trying to do right now, film wise, and also like with the podcast and everything. So I'm gonna probably put that together.
Hey man, put all the eggs in the basket, man.
I don't want them to break those. So
hey man, just gotta stretch out the basket.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, so if you guys want to message Abstract, follow him on his social medias, what are they?
At Instagram, abstract_Lamar. Let's see. Snapchat, DLS_INC. And That's pretty much all I really be on for.
Okay.
I don't really be on.
Oh, you don't be on like Facebook? You don't even
I be on Facebook, but I don't really.
You don't
be
feel
on
like
there
you don't want nobody to be on.
I'm one of those weird people that just be looking at the posts and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really post
once in
nothing
a
for real.
while.
I haven't really posted anything on my personal Instagram or like Facebook. I've made like I made a status today and that was it. But I haven't really like uploaded like any. Besides the stuff I'm starting to share the podcast and stuff on my personal Facebook, but I also have a Facebook for the podcast.
Yeah.
So either one,
I don't know. I ain't really social media and me. It's just like
it's weird.
Hot
now.
and cold.
It's weird.
Yeah, social media is definitely weird. It's definitely
man.
It's a whole new world. It's a different world.
A whole new world.
Definitely.
All right, you guys. So that was episode 6. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Don't try to do it now. The show's over. The show's over.
Try to do something and then it cut off like, oh, we was waiting for him.